Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode we were over in that kind of a direction, working on our nuclear facility, and we were trying to check the flow rate we were getting for aluminium sheets, which was negligible, and it turns out it's because we are not bringing in anywhere near enough copper sheets to actually feed our aluminium production over here. Now, I had a look on the map between episodes, and over here we've got some copper. Okay, it's a normal node. There is some iron around there as well that we could work with, but I'm focusing on this copper node. And what my plan with that is I could, and I did consider this, use a load of refineries to truly maximize the production of copper sheets we would have gotten out of that single node. I thought about it and then decided against it, and the reason for it is very simply we don't need that many. What we need is 240 copper sheets, copper ingots, because we've got 24 constructors up there, or assemblers, can't remember which one they are, that are making our aluminium, and they're using 10 ingots a minute of copper. So 24 times 10 is 240. If I maximize this node with a set of power slugs, we're going to be able to get 600 out of it. And yes, I could bring water through, I could get even more than 600 out, but like I said, I don't need it, so I'm not going to overcomplicate matters. I'm going to work with the fact that I have all the materials I need to make enough smelters on me, and I'm just going to go with that. And we'll probably even actually just belt it back. Right, there is a Caterium node there as well, which is really nice if we want to start amping that up. We probably do want to take you out. Right. We're probably also, we are going to want to find this copper node. Oh, hello, buddy. You're actually spitting at me. Let's take you down. Right. And then, where exactly is the copper node? Ah, it's right there. Perfect. Okay. Hello. There's not a lot you can do to me, is there? Right, okay. Let's pick up this yellow slug, because slugs are always helpful. Right, okay. And then yeah, I do want to take you down, because I can see you being a pain otherwise. Wow, you're a tanky swine. Come on. Come on, go down. Wow, okay. Do you need bombs then? Are you a bomb person? Got a present for you. There we go. Right, okay, so we need 40 smelters. So let's lay this down. And then what smelt blueprints have I got? I've got a smelt box. Smelting manifold. How many does that do? That has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a set of 10, so 4 of them would do it nicely. Okay, that's fine. Okay then, so let's grab power down there for you. Let's come over here. And where are we? Smelting manifold. Do you have a concrete floor with you? You do. It's not a very big one. Okay, fine. So what we'll do is, if we grab a thick concrete floor, And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I'm covering up some of that water there, but I really don't think I'm going to be wanting that. If I need it later, I can always move it. Right, and then you can fit on top. So let's have you going that way round. 1, 2. Missing wide? You told me. Oh, I suppose I've got to do all the power stuff, haven't I? Right, okay. Yeah, fine. Fine. Let's try and get the copper up here, because if I can start some ingots being made, I can then hand make some of the wire I need. Come on. Right. Yeah, there. Put those in. Make sure you add 600. Lovely. And then... oh, not quite. Lovely. And then we can put power from here into... I can't even see because of that foliage. So the tree is going to go. There we go. Right. You need to go... in there. That's going in the wrong way. Yeah, you need to go in the middle. That's what you need to do. You also need to be making copper. So let's run all this down. Yep, there we go. You're saying you've got no power. Why do you have no power? How did I set up the power on this one? Okay. I mean, both of them are exposed on this side. Is that for me to go like that? I mean, that's certainly doing it. Right, I then need to drain this bit of copper ore. Right, okay, so I'm going to need to... let's put that away before I keep trying to blow stuff up. Take that down. Come on. There you go. So you're going into there. And then you are going into there. Come on. Like so. Cool. Right, and then I can put that back there, that back there. Run you in. Because that then's going to feed all of you. Lovely. I need a box. Just so I can drain that line. There we go. Get rid of that. Where did that all go? That was meant to go in the bin instead of randomly be dropped. There we go. Right, and then I can grab some of this. Take that down. And we can make our... yeah, it'll be at the craft bench, won't it? Wire. There we go. So, where are we? Whoa. Wire. Okay. Oh, wow, that's still not quite going to be enough. Okay. Interesting. So I'm just going to let that wear away for a minute. I'll quickly time-lapse this for you. Okay, right, so that's that bit then done. Then we can go back to our blueprint, get hold of this manifold again. Yep, that goes there like that. You're plugging into that one. You can plug into that one. Cool. Feed all that up like that. Nice. And then we've just got one more to do. Okay, so yeah, because you guys are going to work through 30 a minute actually. That blueprint entirely unneeded. Because I thought they were working to 15 a minute. But they don't, they do 30 a minute. So that means 20 smelters, which is what we'll have here, does that job nicely. Cool. So what I do need to do is I'm going to need to put these. So this is the same setup that we used for all of our iron stuff when we were having all those bits mass produced for the modular frames that we were putting together. Cool. And then you guys are sending over 30 a minute. So Mark 1 belts are actually enough to feed you over. There we go. Lovely. So that's going to start feeding all of that around. We can then get rid of those concrete floors because we don't need them. And then start running this back. Which would be nice. Right, okay. Let's get you to about here. And then we want to do that to get up the cliff. So that's going to feed in there. Come on. Oh, there's our autosave. That's fine. It just means I've been recording non-stop for an hour. So we'll just wait for that to tick over. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do with this is, considering we only need 240 of this, I'm just thinking about taking some of it back, because we can load balance 240 up the ramp. So what we can do is, and I know everyone's getting very excited about me load balancing, so we'll put a splitter there, and then we'll put a merger there. And what we'll do is, if we only need 240, we can put 2 of those belts there. So those two are going to join together to do 120, 120, that's 240. Which is exactly what we need. So you'll feed in here. We can then, and I'm going to daisy chain this up. It's going to be, oh, I might have made that. Ooh. I'm not going to daisy chain that up by the looks, because I think I've come too far forwards. Right, so let's actually head upstairs and see where we can bring it through sensibly. Right, okay. So Here's actually where it needs to get to. What have I got there? I've got a smart splitter there. Which means I'd probably want to put a merger here. So I can join that on. If we put a floor hole here. We bring you up. Think like that. Plumb you in there. Then we can drop you down like that. And then bring you up like this. And voila. Okay. That is not pretty, but it does the job. Okay. So that's now then going to start feeding the appropriate amount upstairs. Supplemented by, you know, what comes in here. But we have actually got an overflow. So if it does get jammed, that's fine. I'm missing an aluminium sheets to do another drone port. Well, I feel like a certain sense of irony there. I definitely feel there's a certain sense of irony. But that does look like it's getting upstairs and feeding it, which is good. What I might do, just while it's trying to fill that manifold, and we're going to try and get some of that aluminium, is I think I will just let that run at full speed. Just to keep all that going. And then the plan is we'll put another drone port in. We'll take that spare copper that we're then producing, and we can use that to help feed our nuclear pasta, because that is falling behind. It is not getting enough copper. It's dealing with scraps, which is fine, because I only ever wanted it to deal with scraps. But, you know, I may as well give it better scraps. So that is now just going to whir away, which is great. Yeah. That's good that look, it's just nice. I can see it flowing again now. So we've got, you're already full, you're full. You are filling. So yeah, that manifold's just working its way through, which is good. Right. Yeah, we haven't got any copper ingots on us, so we can't supplement that at the moment. But, right, I don't need the smelters listed anymore. Do want to grab some of these aluminium sheets in here, because then that lets me get my extra drone port. Right. This drone port is going to be on the ground. Where are we? Over here. Where can I put it? Let's do a little bit of clearing, and then we can just put down a nice patch of concrete around here. Cool. Okay, right, where is then our thick concrete floor? Lovely. We can then get transport, drone port. I'm going to need to bring batteries down from up there. But then, with this, we can then change you back to... Like I say, I'm going to let that fill for the moment. But you will be doing... Conveyor belt's too steep, that's fine. Do that. There we go. So that's then just going to feed up there like that. Cool. And then it will need power. We will also need a drone, which is fine. We're only missing an extra little bit there. So where's our production equipment? Get that built. Take that down. Put that away. If I'm going to keep accidentally trying to blow stuff up. Right, we'll put the drone there. And you are going to be surplus copper out. There we go. Right. And now we need to get the batteries down here. Right, come on. I need a better way of getting up and down this side of the factory. But either way, that is a lot more aluminium flowing through, which is great. Okay. What was I up to? Oh yeah, the batteries. We need to get the batteries down. You're already a splitter, aren't you? Yes. So if we put you there. Take that in. Right, so that's then going to collect some more batteries, which is good. Okay. We can then pop you there. Pop you there. Oh, these drones are making it quite noisy for me. Right. Are you then going to make that? Belt's too steep. Okay. Which means you need to do that. There we go. So that's now going to feed it with batteries. Which is good. And it just doesn't know where it needs to go yet. Kind of okay with this just filling. Is that drone just getting filled at the moment? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's okay. Right, okay. So that should sort that out. Then I mean, it's got an overflow upstairs. I don't need to balance that, do I? No, I do want to balance that, because if I just leave that like that, it's going to wind up sending too much upstairs, and then it's just going to sink all this copper, whereas what I'd be better off doing is making use of it at the other end. Yeah, so we'll set that up. I'm just wanting to go and have a look, make sure I've got all the aluminium. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's go upstairs, just make sure that's all wearing away nicely, and then we're going to head back to the main base so we can start getting some more copper being made into copper powder, which should hopefully feed the stuff we've got. There we go. Yeah, you guys are all running. That's all backed up. That's all backed up. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. So that's now running at full capacity again. Right. So let's go back. Let's make use of this spare copper. We will, like I say, add it into our little overflow systems. And yeah, so I'll make a cut here and I'll see you guys back at the Nexus. Okay, so here we are back over at the Nexus, and I have to admit these guys are actually running better than I thought they were. They're at 90-something%. But I do need them at 100% to keep this thing running at 100%. So we are going to bring in our drone port. I need some aluminium sheets. Have you got any? No, you've unloaded them all downstairs already. Okay, that's fine. Just means we'll actually need you to go over to where they belong and pick some up. Though, oh yeah, they're Mark 4s, they won't count. There we go. Here's the aluminium sheets coming in. Lovely. Nice to see that all stocked and full again. Right. Have I got everything yet? Yes, I have. Okay. So then here you can just feed straight into that merger to really stuff it. You are surplus copper in, and then this port doesn't have anything, so where is surplus copper out? Right, that needs to come here. And that's it, job done. Because the batteries are at the other end. This needs some power. There we go. And then we should have a drone bring in more copper in, which will keep these guys stuffed. Which means that can be running. Now, I did have a quick look. We are at 73. We're at 73 out of the 1,000 we need to make. But you know what? I don't mind. Although actually, if we're going to be bringing in that much more copper, maybe, just maybe, we throw a second one down. Because you are making, how many are you making? You're making 1 a minute, and you only need half, don't you? Yeah. So if we can feed the copper, ooh, or actually, we could just overclock these. That would mean each one needs 600 copper a minute, which means I'm not going to be able to feed them on a single belt like that, where I am at the moment. That could be interesting. Trying to figure out that load balancing. Yeah, because even if I do that, I'm not going to be able to bring it in like this. Yeah, 300 a minute. And that would mean each one is using 600 a minute. That's 1,200 a minute, which is more than a single belt can use. There we go. That's stuffing it now. Yeah. I might have a think about how I can make that happen. But that might be for another time, because, like I say, we've sorted out our problems today that, you know, I didn't know we had until we ran into them. But there we go. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons, patrons and channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to all of the save files for the open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.